Hi there, it's Claire here from My Creative Spirit with an altered project to share with you. This one is made from the Botanical tea papers, 12x12 pad 8x8 and 6x6. It was designed as an alternative project to teach at my June retreat in 2014, and 22 ladies sat and made this one. So I thought I'd share it with you. The flat pack box and the instructions are all available on my website if you wanted to make one yourself. So let me talk you through what it looks like and what's inside it. The box itself is an A5 box with a drawer at the bottom, and we've decorated it in the Botanical tea papers. Let me just show you the sides. So it's the same all the way round, and painted in a really lovely blue paint with treasure gold around all the edges, just for a bit of sparkle. The button on the front, or the stopper drawer pull on the front, is two buttons stuck together, smaller buttons, with a larger one on the top, and then a 1-inch paper circle punched out and pressed into the button recess, and that is our little drawer pull. So let me show you what's in the drawer. The drawer itself is this size, and we altered it with a divider and a trinket box. So there's full instructions on how to make that, and then put the risers in for that to sit on, and it just sits under that top edge. And then there's a little notebook that sits in this side, ring bound with the binder tool, decorated with some shrink plastic elements stamped out in black ink. The black stays on ink, and just added to add a bit of dimension on there. And then there's little pages inside ready to stamp and decorate. So that was the challenge for day one, to cover the box, make the trinket box, trinket tray, alter the drawer, and do the top of the box. So let's bring it back in, pop that back in there, and then the top of the box, there's a frame just made out of chipboard, one of the 12x12 cut aparts underneath it, an added embellishment on the top there from the herbal infusion papers, and a beautiful teapot and large peony rose on the top there. Lots of ladies added butterflies and loads of beautiful additional embellishments as well. So that's the top, and then the box opens. There's an album inside, an added pocket that just lifts out in the lid as well, with room for little bits and pieces behind the journaling spot, the cut apart. And then the album has a little tab on it to lift it out. And here it is. So two small cut aparts and patterns and solids, and then the stamps and the lilies and the birds from the 12x12 Botanical tea paper. And this one I think is from Spring Duet, just at the top, and then Just Because cut out from Just Because paper, just to finish off on some foam tape there. And then inside, it's not a complicated album, it's just really pretty. So there's lots of pockets and tags and photo mats, lots of room to put full-size photos, 6x6, which is what my albums are all about. We've got a little cut apart here in a belly band with a journaling, little tag inside it that pulls out and pushes in, just cut out of the paper, and that fits in there, and then a little photo mat behind the pocket on the side. And then we've got a patterns and solids page here with two of the cutouts. Again, you can get journaling spots behind there, or smaller photos. Lots of room behind both of them to add extra bits and pieces. And then room for photo mats at the side of each page. In there. And then flipping over, we've gone pink and brown. with a touch of, I can't say, a touch of blue. Again, photo mats in the horizontal pockets, but there is room to put things behind the belly bands on both sides as well, and the cut apart there. Double page here with, there was 2 double photo mats, but one has disappeared. So using the smaller cut aparts, I've made that into a double mat, and then there's room behind both belly bands for photo mats as well. And they just slide in like that. This side, pages are blue and pink. Again, there's a journaling spot here. These belly bands are smaller, they're higher up the page, so the photo mats aren't as deep. But there is room behind the cut apart as well for extra bits and pieces. And then we've mounted some fussy cut roses with cut aparts from the papers and added some stamps on those pages. So there they are. Then we get to the middle and we've just got a really nice blue themed page. This one's got a side section on the photo mat. You could make a double photo mat just to slide in there. Let's find this one. I'm sure there was one. So you can pop things over the top like that. And in the pockets there. Again, some double pockets. We've gone green and brown. So photo mats in the sides, and there's room for these 2-inch tags just to go behind the cut aparts and also the paper that they're mounted on. So again, lots of places to pop things in, pull things out from, and again room for your photo mats as well. And then we've got a lovely pink and blue page. This is 8x8 papers for this page, and again the decoration is the cut aparts. So photo mats behind both pockets and room behind the cut aparts for all your other bits and pieces, and the same on this side. And then flipping over to the back cover, we've got a split page and a double mat that folds in there, just with the cut aparts on, and again there is room behind those cut aparts to put other little bits and pieces, just the top one I think. And that one slides in the page, but you could get more in there as well. And then to complement that, we've got the pinks and brown spots, the herbal infusion cut apart that I've turned around. That's a pocket. Is it 2 pockets? No, 1 pocket behind that one. And then a really nice photo mat to slide in there with the bottom section of that cut apart on, and that's a little pocket as well. And then on the back cover I've used a brick wall mask and just some vintage photo ink just to put a bit of detail on there, and I've left the spine plain, but there is room for lots of photos to go in the book as well, because after all that's what it's for. And that just sits really nicely in the top of the box. So a really lovely memory box, album, trinket tray, notebook that would make a fabulous gift. So details of the box and the instructions are on the website. I hope you've enjoyed the walkthrough, and thanks for watching.